What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Boozer here. Thanks for stopping by. Today's video, we're going to be pulling ancient shards for this 2x event that's ongoing right now for this Maria Fusion champion chase that's ongoing right now. Now, this champion chase is a little bit more of a special one. It does have the main first place prize as the 5-star soul for Sanguine Maria. It's a little bit disappointing to see this because, you know, I obviously wanted to get the 5-star soul for Maria since I think she's probably really good and good enough to be used on my accounts. But, you know, if you asked me if I would pay, you know, basically 20,000 points to get the soul, I would probably question that. And if you said there is a chance that you might not get it for 20,000 points, I would probably just pass. So that's pretty much where I'm at right now. I mean, you get some pretty good rewards for the first place prize here. You got, 75 mythical relics, mythical relentless gear, and then the 5-star soul. Yeah, it's just too much. Like, if you told me 20,000 guaranteed, like, I would have to really think about it. You know, a 5-star soul is not particularly easy to build quickly. But it is what it is. I can't really just jump in here and just kind of go all in for this. This is a massive spender event, right? So anyways, for us, we're going to be getting the 3,500 here from the Maria fragments, and then we will be fusing the last epic, and then we will be fusing Maria. So that's going to give us some points, right? Maria's going to give us 500 points, and then the epic's going to give us 350, so it's going to be 850. I'm going to be pulling Marius as well, so I think the threshold that we're probably going to stop at is 5,500 for the 50 mythical fragments here, just because ancient shards generally are quite easy to get for an endgame player. They don't have too much value in too many areas, and 2x boost for a champion chase gives them about 53 points each on average, so you don't really need too much to get some of those lower thresholds anyways. Also keep in mind that you can technically fuse 3 of the epics right away, so that's what I've done. I fused 3 of them right away, and they're void epics, so we got 1,050 points right away. I do have quite a bit of fragments on my alt account, like Raphael's here as well. I could definitely pull him and build him out. Shayak we already have out, so I don't need to pull him here. But anyways, let's get into it. I'm not quite sure the mercy for this account. Let me just double check here. All right, so mercy on this account is at 82. So basically at 200 is when you start getting boosted rates and all that. So, you know, we'll expect to get a legendary somewhere within 120 ancient shards. Hopefully we can get more than just one legendary by then. But yeah, there's also a 15x event happening right now. Let's check out the champions here. We got this new champion here, Venalicia. I did do a showcase on her. She's actually a very good general support champion. She does bring team revive. She has a weaken on the A1. She has decreased defense block buffs on a 3-turn cooldown. On the A2, it's an AoE attack as well. So it's very solid champion. Roto's obviously going to be very good. We have speed boosters here, and then we have Timid as well. I guess these are all Halloween themed champions. For this account, I'm not too sure which one I really want. I have Rotos on this account. He's one of my main damage dealers. He's 6-starred on this account. I built him up from 0, so I have invested in him. But I think for me, obviously we'll just go for the new champion here. In terms of this, I don't have too many Vogoths, so I don't mind having more Vogoths. You never know what kind of cheese teams you can make with multiple Vogoths. So we'll just go with the Venalicia 15x. It's about 5% chance to pull her if you pull a legendary, so you're not guaranteed to get any of that. Our goal is to hit 3,500 points first. We're at about 1,000 right now, so we need to pull 2,500 worth of points, and then we'll pull Marius, we'll pull the last epic, and then we'll see how much we need for 5,500. So let's jump right into it. Good luck to me, good luck to my alt. Let's see what we can get here. Come on. Maybe we'll get lucky. It's only 1% chance, even on a 2x boost. Oh, let's go. Let's go, Fushan. Let's go, Fushan. First, a 10 pull. We got the Fushan, man. I do have Fushan on this account. He's awesome. I use him in my Demitha team, like I forgot what it's called. Myth Fu. Yeah, Myth Fu. I used that for many years. And then Wixwell came, and then he just, you know, destroyed Clan Boss by himself. But yeah, this guy is really good. He's got the nice speed in all battles. He's got a multi-hit here on the A1, chance for extra hit, which is really nice. He's got the AoE stun here. And then he's got decreased defense here. He's better against single target because of this 4-hit random. It's kind of weird. It's not necessary. His A1 actually hits harder than his A2, so you might as well turn this A2 off versus Clan Boss, for example. That's what I do. I just do his A1 and then his A3. Decent champion. I mean, for Lizardman, if you're struggling for damage dealers, he's not bad. He's good for some wave control as well. He's good against the bosses. I use him for faction wars. That's about it. But yeah, good champion overall. All right, let's keep going there. Nice. We got Lego in the first 10 pull. Love to see it. Let's see what else we're going to get here. We're only looking for 2,500 points, and then we'll stop quickly, and then we'll come back, pull Marius, build the epics, and then we'll see where we stand. We got 3 epics here, 4 epics. This is what you guys want, right? This is what you want in these 2x champion chase ancient shard events. Get lots of epics, and then they just build up your points way faster. We do get Vogoth here, so he is the 15x. I'm not too sure how many epics there are in this game. Maybe there's like couple hundred, 200, 300. I think it's similar to legendaries because there's, I believe, about 200 non-void legendaries, probably more now. But I think epics is about the same, maybe slightly more, maybe like 250 or something. So the odds of getting the specific one on the progressive boost is probably slightly worse than getting the legendary, I would imagine. But then you get way more epics. So anyways, I think we'll pull one more and then we'll take a quick peek at that champion chase. Let's see here. We got one so far. Can we get lucky? One more? No, we got a little bit unlucky here, I guess, with the 1 epic. But last 10 pull, we got 4 epics. So let's check out where we stand on this champion chase. Not quite there at 2,500. So I think we can pull 10 more. And then we'll see what happens. Because if we pull Marius and the epic, that's going to be 1,000 points. So we have to pull up to 45. So we need 1,500 points. All right, let's do 1,500 points. Let's do it in 110 pop. Let's go. Come on. Basically fresh mercy, right? We just pulled legendary and all that. Let's see it. Can we get it? Nope. Another really bad 10 pop here. We're going to keep going. So we can need 1,500-ish, maybe 1,400-ish. Pulling Marius, 650 for the champion chase, and then 350 for the epic. Another pretty bad one here. Now the ancient cost is starting to go up, and we're at 50 already. 50 already. So this would be our 60th pull. Or 6th pull for 60 shards. Come on. Want to see some gold here. No, 1 epic again. So we pulled 30 shards and we only got 3 epics. That's definitely not very good rates here going on. Let's check out the champion chase. So we did pick up the epic. And we will do the Marius pull. We'll do that on camera here. So yeah, I'm very slow on this. I was doing this very casually, but we got Marius on my alt account. So I'm going to pull him here. Pick up the 650 points. Hey, we got the badge collected, 650 points. And I think we're on pace to get the last epic. Just want to double check here. All right, so after pulling Marius, we're at 4,700. We're going to end here with the Ancient Shard pulls. I'm going to wait until tomorrow to finish off the last epic for 350 points, and then we'll probably just do Mystery Shards to get the last amount of points for 5.5k, and then we'll be done. Some questions here. Why would I pull Marius now when CVC is happening in 2 days? Basically, we have a soulstone event that's happening in 2 days before CVC, and I want to pull my soulstones while I have Marius so I can get a better chance at getting Marius's soul. I don't want to do all of this during CVC because it's a non-personal reward CVC, so I don't want my points to go through the roof. So I just want to try to control my points a little bit there, and pulling a Void Legendary for a Champion Chase is pretty good value. It does save me a little bit of shards. I mean, we still have to pull 60 here, so it's not like we got away super cheap. We got a little bit unlucky on the 10 pulls there, but got the job done. Fusion's going to be in the bag here. Maria is going to be, I think, after we fuse the... Actually, you know what? After we fuse the Epic, we can fuse... Maria, and then that would give us the 5,500 points. So we definitely don't need to pull any more shards. So yeah, all good. 5,500 points with 60 shards and whatever epics and stuff, and the fusion. It's not too bad, right? Not too bad. Basically, we just cut the cost in half for our rewards. So anyways, guys, we're gonna hop onto the main account and see if we can get a little bit lucky there. We just got Fushan on this account, but it's not too bad. All right, so we'll see you guys over at the main account. All right, so we're on the main account here. You know what? I had some dreams. About pulling enough to win this champion chase, but it feels like it is a little bit too far away. I think it's over 20,000 here. I think it's 25,000. Yeah, 25,000, and we have a couple guys that maybe chase them down. So it's definitely a little bit too expensive now. But you know, I had some dreams about it. I was like, you know, I really want her soul. I don't know. But yeah, we're definitely not going to do that. We're just going to go up to 5,500. I did pull the epics already. So we got a little bit of a head start here. So on this account, we're going to be aiming for the 5,500 mythical relics here. We have to factor in that we'll get one more epic, so 350, and then we'll get Maria for 500 points as well. So we only need to pull up to about 4850. So 4850, so we need about 3,700 points. 3,700 points. That's what we're aiming for. Let's see if we can get lucky here. I don't have any of the, I mean, Rotos would be nice. That would give me a +2 Rotos. I think I probably will do that instead of the new champion. I mean, I don't really need the new champion. It'd be nice to have, but she's not, like, her kit is fine, is good. But I don't think it's like super special. I mean, it is kind of special. It does have that Pain Link passive, which is interesting. But right now, I think a +2 Rotos would be pretty good. That'd be a pretty good boost for my Rotos if I can get him. So let's see if we can do it here. We're gonna pull for 3,700 points. Sorry, just 1 sec on the Mercy. So here's the Mercy on my account. 52 shards since our last legendary. So we're pretty early still. So not guaranteed that we're actually gonna get a legendary. All right, let's go. Best of luck to me. Come on, let's go. Let's go. 3,700 points. Can we get it? We mainly want to see gold. We don't want to see like 1 epic and 10. Come on. Come on now. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. 1% chance. Come on. Oh my god. Oh my god. These rates. They're killing me with these rates. So we're at under 700. Under 700, definitely batting below average here. Expecting 53 points on average for each ancient shard. Definitely below average here. Can we get lucky? This is pull number 3. 2 epics here. Not looking good. Not looking good. Under 1,300 points, so we still need 2,400 points roughly. Oh, it's not looking good. Not looking good. Moonbeam. 2 epics. 2 epics. That's the best we can do for this account so far. Still under 2,000 points. This is 5th pull already. Not the best. Not the best. Hopefully you guys are getting a little bit better luck. And we get hit with the tax here. Full blue tax. Is this thing on? Is this thing on for this account? Let's go. Come on. 610 pull. Is it on? Is it on? We need a big one here. 60 shards in. 1 epic. Come on. 2 epics. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. So painful. Let me just double check the points. Damn it. We need about 1,200 points. Damn it. Oh man, it's so painful. I remember these days, man. I remember these days. Thank goodness, like, you know, I'm super endgame player, so my roster is pretty set in stone and filled out. But man, I remember back in these days, grinding for these ancient shards, and then they come up so short. These are just not great. Not great. Low amount of epics. None of them are particularly super interesting, at least to progress any kind of account, really. I mean, we got Mikage pieces, but I think this might be the last 10 pull. Maybe we'll get lucky. No luck. I think we dropped like 80. Yeah, we dropped 80 ancient shards. We got, I think, 4,800. So after we pull the last epic and then fuse Maria, yeah, we should be over the threshold here. So it's all good. I mean, we got enough. We did not get a legendary from this. So a little bit disappointing here. We're like closer to Mercy and all that. But yeah, a little bit disappointing there. You know what? I'm actually a little bit unsatisfied. I kind of just want to have a little bit of fun. I mean, you know, when you guys set your plans, when you guys set up your plans and stuff, make sure you guys stick to it, especially with resources being, you know, a little bit closer watched because Leonardo's coming and all that. But honestly, ancient shards are not going to be massive. I'm saving my sacred shards, my bigger shards for that Leonardo event if it's shard related, which most likely it is. So I'm a little bit disappointed with my pulls here. I do have, a bunch of shards left. I do have room, and I do have gems to cover just in case I get into any trouble, but I want to save my gems too. So I think I'm going to pull until 9150, which is the cost of the Maria plus Epic Fusion. So 9150. So I need to pull 4100 more. I want to go for the big rock here. Also, it kind of hedges my bets against the shard only cost for Leonardo. Getting one big rock is going to be helpful for the cost if it's actually shards. If it's actually stones instead of shards. So I mean, I'm trying to talk myself into it a little bit, but I think I'm going to gamble here a little bit. Yeah, we're going to pull for 4,100 more points. So let's see if we can get lucky here. 4,100 more points. That could be pretty significant. We haven't gotten lucky so far, and we already pulled 80 shards. So let's see if we can get lucky here. Here comes the epics. Let's go. Got 820. We need 4,100 here. Neldor is very good, especially for Fire Knight. Hard. Good champion if you're progressing still. 4,100. So we need about 3,600. All right. Keep up the epics. There we go. Keep up the epics. About 2,800 or so. Let's go. Let's go. 3 epics per 10 minimum. Let's throw some gold in there. Let's go. Boom. Pop out some gold. Oh. Pop out some gold tax. Pop up some gold tax. 1 epic here. Costing a lot. Costing a lot, this one. There we go. We got our goal. Boom. Yoshi the drunkard. Oh, no. That's a good one. Oh, we got back to back. Oh, you got 2 absolute turds. Oh, my God. Absolute turds. Absolute turds. I can't even say. I can't even say. It's nice to get the points. It's nice. This is a big point win here. Yoshi the drunkard. He's a very, very old champion. He was, I believe, an old fusion. I do have a copy of this guy. He has this passive here. Fills this champion's turn meter by 4% each time an enemy receives a buff. It's kind of like a supersonic set back in the day, kind of like it. He comes in with the increased attack, increased accuracy on a 3-turn cooldown. He does bring a little bit of CC as well. He can be your setup man, like cut in, set up with some CC. And then you can do your stuff like bombs. Ideally, this guy probably sets you up for bombs and stuff. He kind of did show up in the arena a little bit back in the day, but yeah, not super relevant or anything like that. Definitely decent for faction wars, of course, but hey, there we go. We got speed in all battles, aura as well. And then we have the incarnate. Again, she was a fusion not too long ago. I maybe think last year. She does have a kind of a random passive here that synergizes with Arbiter. This champion will receive 20% of the damage of any Arbiter allies. If any Arbiter allies are killed by a fatal hit, places an unkillable buff on her for 1 turn. So she protects your Arbiter, right? She protects your Arbiter. She was a fusion. Not a lot of people liked her and all that. I believe I play tested her and I was having some issues with her passive, like actually working with Arbiter. Yeah, ally protection. 3-turn cooldown, strengthen, ally protection, shield here, AoE. She's not terrible, but she's definitely not great. She's definitely not great. Yeah, my faction guardians is full for high elves too, but I think my Shadowkin can use Yoshi here just to fill up the slot. Just gonna double check my points and make some space, so we'll be right back. All right, so total points here 8,300. Like I said, we're shooting for 9150 so that we can am I making the math wrong? Sorry, 9050. 9050 so that we can cash in the last epic and then pull Maria. Actually, no, the 850. So 9150. Sorry, my fault. So we need 800 more points. Let's do another 10 pop. Why not? Let's do another 10 pop. That means we would have pulled 120. And we need space. We can just, oh, look at this. This is really handy. I thought this inventory stuff was actually really, really useful. So I'm going to swap over. We get an additional 20 spots here. I'm going to pull 10. We just need 800 points. Can we get it? Maybe we'll get more. Maybe we'll get another Lego. I think we got it here. 1 epic, 2 epics, all good. 3 epics, 4 epics. Oh, got a little bit more than I asked for, but hey, we got it. Nice. Yeah, we're there. We pulled 130, and we're just at about 10,000 points. Obviously we had 1,000 points from the epics and all that, so got a little bit closer that way. And then we'll probably end up fifth, unfortunately. So we're not getting any good rewards. Or I mean, I wouldn't mind some gems here. And I wouldn't mind like some of these mythical mats, but it's too far away. Anyways, guys, so we got Yoshi and Incarnate on this account, and my alt account we got Fu Shan. I think Yoshi's gonna be useful here. No, the Shadowkins is filled up, and we actually don't have a dupe of Yoshi. Interesting. Okay, that's strange. I thought we did have one. And just going to check out the high elves here. Yeah, there's the second Incarnate. I think it's time to start empowering stuff, to be honest. I gotta go over some of these champions and see which ones I can actually empower. But there you go, 130 shards. We got 2 Legos there. I mean, not too bad and all that. So can't really complain. They're just really, really bad Legos. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for the video. Thanks for watching until the end. Hopefully you guys got some better luck on your polls as well. And if you guys are not participating, make sure you guys hold on tight for next weekend, which I think is the weekend for Leonardo's Path. Also, keep in mind that we have a boosted soulstone event happening tomorrow for mortal soulstones. So that's going to be the little one. You're going to get double chance to pull some higher rarity. Higher rank. So 4, 5, and 6 for the small soulstones. And there's going to be a deck of fate with some relic mats in there. So, you get some additional value for pulling your soulstones if you want. But again, you got to think about, Leonardo and all that. But I'm going to leave that, guys, up to you. Thanks for watching until the end. Appreciate you guys. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys in the next one.